Hey, what's going on, boys? Uh, we could have a little trade recap today. Um, just no trade. We'll go over some price action, kind of what I wanted to see in the morning, and then we'll talk about some emotions, some psychology thing, considering what was actually happening today with the whole Wi-Fi thing, platforms being down and everything, and why you actually could have benefited from it. So first things first, just to kind of go over price action. On the 4 hour, just so extremely bullish. Like we inversed everything in this leg. Um, All time highs are also right above. I mean, we're now like, I don't even know how many points away. Like 50, 60 points away now. So we should hit this overnight or tomorrow, whenever. But yeah, no reason to be bearish now. But coming into the morning, roughly around, where's open? Around here, we did have Asia. We also had a 4 hour below. And then looking at the 15, it wasn't actually too much. We did have this 15 down here. Like, I think around here would probably be the lowest point I'd want us to go, since considering how bullish I was. So yeah, that's kind of what we were looking at. Maybe like just a nice retracement down and catch our entry out of that. Or the other option would just be to catch a nice continuation up to this high and all-time highs as well. But we didn't get anything of that, and that's fine. Helps you to be patient, get that discipline. A lot of people struggle with it, but speaking of the discipline and the emotion side of trading, um, today there was a big problem with like the AWS, which is it's like the Amazon, something to do with the Amazon backend, and their major computing arm shut down or something. Something happened with that, and that basically controls all of Wi-Fi, all types of platforms, connections that go through each other, and without that being up, you're not going to really have access to much. So with that said, Top Step X was down, Alpha Futures was down, all these different platforms were down, and some people that only use those platforms to trade, obviously they couldn't trade today. But you have to look at it as, first of all, you didn't miss anything good in the market, right? Today's price action was crap. No matter what anyone says, this price action is terrible. At open, we didn't have a retracement candle till 11 o'clock, There was nothing good. You didn't miss anything. And that's literally all you got to tell yourself. And then you hop off the charts, go to the gym, get on with your day. Don't waste your time sitting on the charts, thinking about, oh, I could have hit this, I could have had that. You couldn't have had anything. There was nothing good in the morning, or the PM. I mean, this is the PM session. We barely moved. So you got to look at it as like not a learning point, but like just the disciplinary act of being okay with stepping away, because that's your only option when these platforms are down, and that's what you got to learn to do on your own. As far as like on a regular day-to-day basis, you got to treat it like you did today. Like, if you can't trade, if there's no setup for you to take, you can't trade. Don't trade. There's no point to force setups and things like that. You're self-sabotaging yourself, and that's a big problem that I used to have. And honestly, that was my only problem for a long time. I had my model, and it's the same model I trade now. I knew it was profitable, but I just like to self-sabotage myself. If I didn't see an opportunity in the market, I wanted to make one, and I self-sabotage, and oftentimes lost my accounts, hit my daily loss limit, whatever the case may be. And you can't do that, because you're never going to make it trading. Whatever your definition of making it is in trading, you're never going to get there if you treat trading like a casino. You're going to treat it like a job. If there's no opportunity for you to take, then why take it? Just get off the charts and get on the next day. It's not going anywhere. Like, you're gonna be fine. God forbid you miss one day. Like just back off the charts for a day, and just learn. And after you doing that for like a week, because I remember with me, I did that for like 2 weeks. After that, like I just stuck with it. I didn't sabotage myself anymore. I didn't take bad setups. I didn't do any of that stuff after I stuck to it for like 2 weeks or so. And that's simply just a disciplinary action you put in front of you and you execute it day in and day out for that 1 to 2 hours, however long you're trading. There's no reason to overcomplicate it to the point of you just sabotaging yourself over and over again. Becoming depressed and all that crap. There's no reason for it. But yeah, once you realize that you can be disciplined after that 1 week period, it could just be 1 week. Literally, I hate saying it, but just locking in for a week, following your rules to a T, and just seeing the results. Even if you take one trade and you make money, you still had a profitable week as to like the opposing side of losing accounts, like you're used to doing. You just gotta get that feel for having the correct routine and the correct actions that you go into the market with. Once you do that, you're gonna see so much progress, and that goes for anyone. Um, but you just stick to that plan, and stick to whatever system that you have for yourself, and you'll become profitable in no time. Because half of you are probably already profitable, trading wise. You can't hang on the emotional side because you do it to yourself. And that's okay. It's a learning curve, but at the same time, you got to come to a consensus with yourself, and really put it to work and put in the action that you keep telling yourself, oh, I'm not going to make it because I can't follow my emotions. Just change it. It's a simple fix. Just change it. It's not hard. You just got to do it. Like sack up and do it. That's all it comes down to. And nothing's going to change until you really do that. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. I'd love for you to join my Discord, so we can talk about psychology more. I will literally teach you. I will hand feed you my models that I trade, and um, I will help you get to the point where I'm at as far as like following the models, and the rest is on your own. The psychology part, it's all on your own. But I want to teach you the system that I trade, and maybe get you to the point where I'm at, so you can go off on your own, and things like that. You can trade live with me every day, and it's only going to help in the long run. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that link down in the description, and I'll actually be doing the first 10 people the first 10 people starting now to join will be getting I believe it's a 30% off discount for lifetime, the lifetime payment. Um, but yeah, join up. I guarantee you will benefit from it. And yeah, I'm excited to see you boys in there, and we can really get to work. Because I have enough knowledge now, and enough experience that all I want to do is teach it now. Because I know where I was at, where you guys are standing now, and I just kind of want to spread my knowledge, and get you guys to the point where I'm at, or on that road to success. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'll catch you boys tomorrow and the rest of the week for some trade recaps. Hopefully everything's fixed tomorrow. I think it should be. So yeah, other than that, I will catch you boys tomorrow. Peace out.